Jesus meets the Fast and Furious. That's what critics are calling the remake of the classic film Ben-Hur. The producers are the husband and wife team behind the Bible miniseries Son of God. Mark Burnett and Roma Downey tell our Efrem Graham that this is an epic adventure for all ages.
No matter where you're from, this ship is your body. That drum is your heartbeat. And your God is the glory of Rome. Faithfully backed.
Ben-Hur is one of the greatest stories ever told. And producers Mark Burnett and Roma Downey are delivering new twists and turns in this $100 million film based on the more than 130-year-old classic novel written by General Lew Wallace.
Crucified. No!
You guys don't do anything small, do you?
Yeah, this redefines epic, doesn't it? I think that's probably one of the most interesting things about Ben-Hur is that you have this fictional story set at this time in Jerusalem, and it gives a real historic and political context to the world into which Jesus was born. Very complicated time, a time of great civil unrest and injustice, and heartache and hurt for an enormous amount of people. And we're following the journey of these two brothers, Judah and Messiah, and that we literally just kind of bump into Jesus in the marketplace.
The story pits brother against brother. Jack Houston plays Judah Ben-Hur.
Should have stayed away. You should have killed me.
You initially weren't going to try out for the role of Judah. You wanted to be Messiah, correct?
Yeah, I thought I had a better shot at getting Messiah initially. No, I think Messiah is one of the great characters. But it was a nice sort of segue into Judah because I think it gave me a very deep understanding of my brother and a deep love for my brother.
The brothers, Judah and Messiah, battle in a fierce chariot race where losing could very well mean dying. How much horse training did you have before coming to Ben-Hur?
Vast amounts. I mean, I was taught to ride a horse on Prince of Persia many years ago by the same people who taught us now to ride these chariots. But the training on this, we arrived, I think, 6 weeks before the actual production. And every day you're learning. And we shot the chariots for 3 months of the 6 months.
Toby Kebbell and Jack Houston did not use stunt doubles for these scenes, even as their horses reached racing speeds of more than 40 miles an hour. The speed at which you're going or during the circus, intimidating?
Yeah, I chipped a tooth, a stone hit me in the tooth. I got a wad, it can only be described as a wad of mouth froth, covered my whole vision. So I, as well as the blind driver, was cut. And then, of course, the dust is being kicked up. It was actually wonderful. I know that sounds repulsive, but it was actually a great experience.
Director Timur Bekmambetov guided the horse racing experience with cameras at every angle. He watched hours of NASCAR, Formula One, and motorcycle races to prepare. In shooting this, I understand you got a lot of inspiration from YouTube and Instagram.
Less Instagram, but more YouTube videos. And
how so?
Because it was really important to make this movie this world looks real and relatable. And today's world, we are watching YouTube videos, and it's what we know about the world, how we know about the world, because we're watching YouTube videos.
The chariot race is what most remember from the critically acclaimed 1959 version of the film that starred Charlton Heston. Mark, I've heard you say that this is Ben-Hur, the story, is one of your favorites. Intimidated taking on it as a film? I mean, 11 Academy Awards, and any intimidation or concern diving into this?
Absolutely, completely intimidated. And, but also feeling it was a calling when Gary Barber, the chairman of MGM, came to us, having seen the Bible and Son of God and AD, and realised what we'd brought to those projects. He felt that we'd be a good addition to his team on Ben-Hur. We talked it through, we prayed on it, and decided that we should take the challenge because the opportunity may never come along again.
It looks so good.
Retelling this story is an opportunity many cast members hoped would come their way.
This is a biblical period piece. How would you say this story is relevant to 2016 when audiences are going to see this?
This story is so relevant to today. I mean, there's been turmoil throughout history, but right now you're seeing so much negativity and you're seeing so much hate spewed out in response to hate. Martin Luther King said it best, darkness doesn't drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate doesn't drive out hate, only love can do that. And this film is about love conquering hate.
Efrem Graham, CBN News, Los Angeles.